Have you ever felt God's call upon your life, but you wondered if He was crazy in choosing you to do whatever it is? Well, if you have, you're in good company. This Wednesday night, we're going to start talking about Exodus chapter 3. And Exodus chapter 3 is the account of Moses speaking to God at the burning bush. Now, what we need to remember is that Moses fled from Egypt when he was 40 years old, and he went to Midian. And for the next 40 years of his life, he got married, he had a son, he put on himself the role of a shepherd. In all intents and purposes, he became a Midianite, so to speak, and left behind every bit of his Egyptian upbringing. Now at the age of 80, God calls Moses and says, I'm sending you to Egypt to go and lead my people out of bondage. How would you take that news? How would I take that news? Well, chances are I would take it very much like Moses took it. Moses didn't say it in so many words, but the thought was, God, you are crazy. No, Moses didn't say that. But what he did do was that he gave 5 excuses why he should not be the one to go and lead the people out of Egypt. 5 excuses why he can't do what God had handpicked him to do. What are these 5 excuses? We'll start talking about them on Wednesday. But again, if you've ever been in that spot in life, you feel that God wants you to do something, but for whatever reason in your head, because this can be the biggest prison that locks us up, but for whatever reason, you think God is nuts in picking you to do whatever it is. Come Wednesday, Moses faced this, and he was able to overcome. God wants his people to be active. God wants his people working. God wants to work hand in hand with his people so that God's will can be done. God has sent us on the mission. The excuses we come up with are figments of our imagination or temptations from the devil. Come Wednesday and be inspired to overcome the excuses which we face in seeking to do the Lord's will. See you 7 o'clock Wednesday night. Grace and peace.